Verses from Genesis 3 from the book of the Bible. The fall of man. 1. Now the serpent was more subtle than any wild animal that the Lord God had made. And she asked the woman, Did God really say, You must not eat any of the fruit of the trees of the garden? 2. The woman said to the serpent, We may eat fruit from the trees of the garden. 3. But God said, Do not eat from the fruit of the tree that is in the middle of the garden, nor touch it, otherwise you will die. For the serpent said to the woman, Surely they will not die. 5. God knows that in the day you eat of it, your eyes will be opened, and you will be like God, knowing good and evil. 6. When the woman saw that the tree looked pleasant to the taste, that it was attractive to the eyes, and, moreover, that it was desirable to obtain discernment from it, she took some of its fruit, ate it, and gave it to her husband, who also ate. 7. The eyes of both of them were opened, and they realized that they were naked, so they gathered fig leaves to cover themselves. 8. When the man and his wife heard the sound of the Lord God walking in the garden in the cool of the day, they hid themselves from the presence of the Lord God among the trees of the garden. 9. But the Lord God called to the man, asking, Where are you? 10. And he replied, I heard your footsteps in the garden, and I was afraid, because I was naked, so I hid myself. 11. And God asked, Who said you were naked? Did you eat from the tree I forbade you to eat from? 12. The man said, It was the woman you gave me as a companion who gave me fruit from the tree, and I ate. 13. The Lord God then asked the woman, What have you done? The woman replied, The serpent deceived me, and I ate. 14. Then the Lord God said to the serpent, Once you've done that, damn you, among all the domestic flocks, and among all wild animals, on your belly you will crawl, and dust shall he eat all the days of his life. 15. I will put enmity between you and the woman, among your offspring, and her descendant. This one will hurt her head, and you will bruise his heel. 16. To the woman he said, I will greatly multiply her suffering in pregnancy. In suffering you will bring forth children. Your desire will be for your husband, and he will rule over her. 17. And to the man he said, Since you listened to your wife, and ate the fruit of the tree, which I ordered you not to eat, cursed is the ground because of you. With suffering you will feed on her every day of your life. 18. She will give you thorns and thistles, and you will have to feed yourself of field plants. 19. By the sweat of your brow you will eat her bread, until you return to earth, since he was taken from her. Because you are dust, and to dust he shall return. 20. Adam named his wife Eve, because she would be the mother of all mankind. 21. The Lord God made clothes of skin and dressed Adam and his wife in them. 22. Then the Lord God said, Now the man has become like one of us, knowing good and evil. 23. So the Lord God sent him away from the Garden of Eden to cultivate the ground from which he was taken. 24. After driving the man out, he placed cherubim at the east of the Garden of Eden and a flaming sword that moved, guarding the way to the tree of life. And that was our word for today. We are waiting for you in the next chapters.